Busta Rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I get record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some man charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, vice Q-tip, Alicia Heed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can't read all about it. When I step up in the place, and yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck that disrespect. Your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes?
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Oh, he's got room past the 30s. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow!
And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. They send the tight end in motion. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This one caught by the back, out of the backfield. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Third down, 3 to go.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. I don't need to.
Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. They talk things over before third down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by Jahad Campbell.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Set. 180, 180.
Throwing to begin. It's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That is high. What a throw. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Austin now to return this. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow. Argo, 37. Attack, attack.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be marked out up around the 33.
And the Giants 1st down.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. First down, they'll run it on the draw. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7.
15, 15. Yellow.
To throw is Mahomes. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
At the 39-yard line.
Hey, 57, 57.
Mahomes back. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. And he will score. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Giants.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Bobby Okereke into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. John Dotson was the intended receiver there. Now it's going to be third down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
What can they do here? This is third and forever. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Going for it all. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
I like the fact that they took a shot on third and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the fourth down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up fourth and a mile.
On the return, it's Austin. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Yellow. I go up. Yellow. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. Hey, Ripley, Ripley. Hero 15.
First down throw, Mahomes. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
Here's Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Neighbors in motion. Mahomes going to throw here on third down. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. A big play for the Giants. 33 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Here's first and 10. Up the middle they go. He'll push forward for about a yard. Sidney Brown, they're on the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 33, here's second and 8.
Yellow. easy. 15, 15. Watch out.
Throwing is Mahomes. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around, making the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Handoff here, up the middle. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hurts working in the pistol. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
The man who spent his first 6 seasons as a Giant, Saquon Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-7 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter as they are facing a tough 3rd and 11. Throwing is Hurts. He's got his tight end. That's Sinnott. Big strides. Look at him go. And he will go all the way. Ben Sinnott. Touchdown, Eagles. What a luxury to have in an offense. A tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Austin now to return this. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Yellow. Yellow. Right side.
Mahomes on first down. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play to kick off this drive. 33 yards.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket. And great example of it here.
Attack!
They'll try the right side this time. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Yellow, yellow. Yellow. Easy.
Throwing is Mahomes. Get this into the hands of Neighbors. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
Yellow. Fight on these two. 15.
Third and short. Here's Patrick. He'll look on that connection. That's good for a Giants first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Giants.
15. Yellow.
Now Mahomes gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 16-yard line.
15, yellow. 15.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. This one caught the floor, and he'll take it on in. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, New York. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Slides extra point, up and good. And the Giants have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Travel like a dawn, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, they landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, they bought in Japan. See these rappers take
Hey, easy. 73. Good. Out. Delta.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
On second down, Barkley. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for the Eagles. First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
King.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues.
Great. Set. Delta.
Hurts now. Quick throw here is complete. Still going inside the 20. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It is a big play for the Eagles. A gain of 48. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. This one is caught by Dotson. And a good job there of hemming him in. They get it to the 8-yard line.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball is at the 8 for 2nd and goal.
Miami.
Hurts to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Austin now to return this. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. In motion now, it's Collins. A first down throw for Mahomes. Working 3 downfield. It is Williams. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 15. Right side.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Buy down these two.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 17 yards on that play. First down, Giants.
And now you can can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yellow. Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw again. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout as they stop with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
Yellow. Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors. Yellow.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And this one is caught, but the momentum, that'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield.
It's one of those times, Mike, where you're actually better off just throwing the ball away. And yes, it's nice to get that reception, but it really just results in a wasted down.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Hey, yellow, go. 15.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll get about 12 yards here as he's out of bounds. That'll make things a little easier on 3rd down.
After being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds, but he has the first down inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up 1st down.
So, not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. That is caught out wide on the RPO. For the pylon, he's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Makes the score Giants 28, Eagles 21.
Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, Silver. Crowd left Yanni. Great. Set. Right anyway, huh?
Hurts will work here from the pistol. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dobson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hey, easy, 60. No touch that. Right anyway, huh? Crowd left Yanni. Go to Silver, ready?
Hurts working in the pistol. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Hey, easy, 63.
Now Hurts will call his own number. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6.
Great. Set. Right anyway, huh? You won't left. Delta.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
This is 3rd and 6.
No touch that. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Yellow. Argo blue, 80. My side.
Now a give up the middle, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Giants, first down.
43.
A gain of 11 play. And the Giants, first down.
My side.
They'll stay on the ground. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Sidney Brown, they're on the tackle.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Boy, 'cause I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rapping, pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers, pay my bills. All the folks in me, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now all the niggas get me put working on the phone. Either that or try to money hard to make it pick up. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works, and now I'm thinking bigger. I got
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Yellow. Argo 80. 15. Side.
Patrick to throw. That is going to be called in. He's got it. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, New York. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Slides extra point, up and good. And the Giants will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Great. Set. On anyone, huh? Out. You're in speed. Watch it. Hey, chill, motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man.
Hurts gonna hold on to this one, and he pitches it. Room to run past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Eagles. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Elliott is good on the extra point. And the Eagles back within 7. It's 35-28. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Austin now to return this. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Follow these two. Follow these two. Let's go, Artie.
Throwing is Mahomes. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
When you call a bubble screen, you're really putting a lot of faith that your skill players, your wide receivers and backs, are going to be able to hold up there in space as blockers, and when you don't, sometimes you end up going backwards.
Second and 11.
Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
They send a receiver in motion left. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Here's Mahomes. And out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
Attack! Attack! Hey, Ripley! 43! Attack!
On 4th down, they snap it to Mahomes. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down.
Good, set. I know you want it.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
No, touch that. I know you want it. No, touch.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal.
No, touch that. I know you want it.
Now this looks like a design run. A short game. Down to the 7. Second and goal.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Miami! Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up! Hey! Voice on the floor! Delta!
To throw is Hurts. They're called in at the 2. And a big collision there down near the goal line keeps him out of the end zone.
A gain of 5 yards brings up third and goal.
Hey, easy, 63, 63, man! Carla Jenny! Nelson!
Barkley. And he's so close to breaking the play, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
It's now 4th and goal.
Hey, 73, 73!
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will tie things up all even at 35. To level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Austin now to return this. He'll be out of bounds, just past the 25.
Austin on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Hey, 57, 57. Yellow, yellow.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
2nd and inches at the 36-yard line.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Second and inches. Now Mahomes. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Yellow. Hey, red one.
On third down, Mahomes. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins.
Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. Fourth quarter, that's a huge first down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
New York.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
50, yellow.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
16 yards.
That is catch number 60 for the season.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Giants.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Yellow. Argo Woolley. Right side.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down.
Yellow. Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
So, here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This to take the lead here in the 4th. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
looks to the air on first down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5. Throwing is Hurts. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
On third down, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Hurts will try it again. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth. But they will turn it over on down. Now a give on the ground. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, New York. That's his second touchdown tonight. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Outside, so I'm staying this side, showing you would not pop, take a peek. Like Tupac, I see a bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Throwing on the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the reason you die, trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs. Ripping on it like I'm picking the prize. Hit the crib where the collide, but really ain't tripping. We can get it right through the.
A first down throw for Hurts. It's a short one caught by Sinnott. And no chance to turn and go That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. A throw left side, caught by Sinnott. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he will score! Game on! A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Elliott on now for the PAT. He knocks it through, and the Eagles will cut it to a 2-point lead. Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Has some room inside the 30. And he will score again. Touchdown, Giants. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the 4th quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Slides extra point, up and good. And the Giants will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
20 at the 25-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he will not get away. terrific open field tackle gets him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Gonna need a big play now, 3rd down and long. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now, a big 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. So wind up a turnover on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
15.
Williams in motion. Mahomes now on 2nd down. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. So the Eagles will use their 1st time out here, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This is going to be from 53 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite for the mic. That's characters, not even good actors. Let's go get it out. Let's add up all the factors.
This is 1st and 10. Now Hurts. He's going to dial up another deep ball. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull any sort of comeback.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So a road win here for the Giants. And make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking